create a new Python file na function data types. You call sidebar na don't say right after the folder name no. You the file command no nti you boy no so it will give us a prompt say you enter a file name. Jumbo data types .py na embo enter. Say you can say data types abra you share variables you hu say you save values ahodo inside the variable. To save value be I don't know you share quotation marking. And you save numbers so you say numbers no you find share quotation marking. The way actually say you bet me save different kinds of values into a variable. The variables now you create you bet me save different kinds of what of values inside the variables that we create. These are different kinds of values I bet me save inside a variable no. I don't know your friend data types. See akwa no want to say different types of data. And as a data ahodoa yewo that we can save inside a variable. Data types ahodoa ben na yewo. First one na yeba abesua aye data type your friend no integers. The create variable number 1. Now for inside number 1 no yen save 34. This 34 you save inside variable number 1 no. So 34 no your friend integer. You can say integers in Python programming. Integers are the numbers that are not having decimal parts. So to put it in a very simple way, integers are numbers are any dot inside. All the numbers are any dot inside. Those numbers fall under data type are friend integers. The example ensure another example of what? Of integers. The number. If I say number 2 ni benya negative 100. These are negative 100 so and also your integer. The integers are the positive and negative whole numbers you want. So because the whole numbers let me purchase a number no any dot inside of it. In Python programming no you see int and the original of my integers. With integers you bet me perform mathematical operations. This you to me add the whole numbers. So na a in Python programming. The all integers you bet me perform the mathematical operations you need. Which means you bet me add these integers. You bet me subtract these integers. You bet me multiply these integers. And I bet me so I divide this what integers. The any mathematical operation it me perform it with numbers. We can perform those operations using the integers in Python programming language. To make me create another variable, let's say variable no is sum. The sum equal nothing my add number 1 plus number 2. So also my save 34 inside number 1 and my save negative 100 inside number 2. The say may add number 1 and number 2 together and me save the answer no inside a variable I friend sum. The me back down here printed the result no na share. So print so I print this and you print this sum because sum variable no contain the results of number 1 plus number 2. See, I say we terminal no MBA obasa 3 dots and oboso terminal. Then you go to new terminal. So na be our terminal no be amount. Now here running this particular file. So you better Python then data types .py. So me bo enter. Go say am negative 66. Because you said positive 34 plus negative 100, that will mean negative 66. See, after my means negative 100 no to let's say 59. Now for here add the sum equal number 1 plus number 2. The number 1 hold 34, number 2 so hold 59. The sum equal number 1 plus number 2. So yes save na fe yes so ember run it. Don't say na 93. Sanction a bit me as subtract it. Increase variable num 1 equal na fe save 100. And num 2 equal 20. Now for number down you may create another variable to hold the results that we are going to get. So subtract equal num 1 minus num 2. Now for send a result in. Let's print printed the answer subtract. Now yembra the terminal no na yembe run. So you run here enter. Once the first one no a for the addition, that's the sum. The sum no 93. Then the second answer no so a from the subtraction now you performing here. So we have 80. So when you say 100 minus 20 is equal to 80. The solution a bit to me and multiply. The yes also increase variable will be a to me so more 1 equal na no e be a 2. Yes also increase more 2 that's multiply equal na no 10. Na fe ano ye ba ha multiplication equal, so you multiply more 1. In programming you use asterisk. Any general multiplication. To say a person you multiplier you see asterisk no and you de the normal multiplication sign you name mathematics. More 1 asterisk more 2. After send you be once and you print the results. Behind the printed multiplication variable because I know hold the result of more 1 times more 2. After yembra terminal so na yember running this particular file. Your boss don't say first one no the addition, the second one no the subtraction, then the third one no the multiplication. 2 times 10 then 20. Yeah, I did the last one which is so many Dave 1 equal na me 20. We are me Dave 2 equal 2. So me create a variable called division. Division equal so be divided Dave 1 division so no you see / Dave 1 / Dave 2. After saying a answer, we have to print division to the terminal. See, here pass division to the print function. Near save it. After my main clear terminal so CLS enter. Now me run a file beam. So Python data types.py. So what don't say yenya 4 and 93 for the addition, 80 for the subtraction, 20 for the multiplication, and then about 10.0 for the division. So we say 20 divided by 2 nipa 2 equal to 20 also be a 10 with integers. You bet me up performing all the mathematical operations ahead then name. Then share the next data type the next data type BBI friend float. The float and also data type by also under integers. You can say integers numbers na any point inside. The float the opposite of the integers. Some numbers na also point inside meaning and your friend of floating point values. And I say you can say float. The numbers na dot inside meaning and also for under float. For example, you bet me money. Bia ye pese ye represent this car. You bet me which means 30.70. Also, sky to me 30 cedis 70 pesos. The person represent that number now. Which means you see 30 then 0.70. The numbers now a point inside meaning a floating point values, and I say in simple terms, you better say float. See, a bit to me as an so enya obi height. Maybe nipan height equal to 4.5. The senior integers you want positive numbers, any negative numbers, the same way na under float, so you want positive float, any negative float. The ebetimi enya ebia temperature. The ebetimi temperature equal negative 23.678. Some numbers na what point inside meaning no a floating point numbers. Because data types that are having decimal part are termed as floating point values. The same who say which we are performing addition, subtraction, multiplication, and then division on integers. The same way, in which you see all these mathematical operators on floating point values and so. There's also another data type, your friend strings. The data type, your friend strings. I don't know anything. Bibi biara ye de be either double quotation mark and as a single quotation mark no. Ebe bibi your friend string. The string just series of characters. And as a characters awodo ye di SCC ani. So in simple terms, send be ya nyina ye beti asem. Strings the values na ye de single quotation mark and as a double quotation mark. The example you bet me it is a name equal na afi my se kodan. This as kodan we am dia share double quotation mark data type a friend string. The person would say ye mesi bibi biara ye de be share either single quotation mark and as a double quotation mark data type the friend string. To me see bibi biara a bit my numbers, a bit my alphabet, a bit my symbols and as a characters. It may have full underscore name. The nipan full name be Samuel Kodan. This our full name here Samuel Kodan a string. A bit me eba email equal into bracket kodan at gmail.com. This is kodan at gmail.com. They share quotation mark and also a string. Yeah, is a form. The form equal and type nipan form 3. This are 3 media share quotation mark mean enya number sisia. I didn't know enya number. Bibi biara ye de share double quotation mark and as a single quotation mark mean ebeye bibi a friend string. Then na me pese woti ase yie pa ema me. To with string no bibi biara whether symbol, whether number, whether alphabet say de share double quotation mark nko andia ebeye string data type. The last data type I become asem a data type a friend Boolean data type. Sa Boolean data type we know and no equal only 2 values, true and false. The ebetumi enya is reading. We are person who say nipa no reading is underscore reading. Now we must set it to true. This true way is reading variable. True way a Boolean data type. The between is underscore admin. The anipa we are admin ana. The ababa false. This false way so and also a Boolean data type. So with Boolean data type, and equal to only 2 values per either true and I say false. Python provide you with a function you use a function to check the data type. Some person who the kind of data may save inside a particular variable. I mean, you see, be a friend of type. This type we know provided the type of data type yes save inside a variable. Yen share kwanya first you see the type function. Say per se you see type function you can type type. After type, that is type. Then here be a parenthesis and as a bracket. The inside bracket, or any other type the variable containing that particular value. Young fan say, my main type money inside. Then we say money containing 30.70. Yes, she has to say number be a containing dot in a floating point value and as a float. Then type money inside the type function money money. See, after you send a your terminal no sintino. Young copy the typing in a near function print function. To select it, right click and then cut. To my cut here, after you type print. Let me be parenthesis. The inside print parenthesis. I want to paste type no error. To right click then paste. So you paste error inside for fair. After you save it, then let's go back to our terminal. So you call your terminal as well. You better type Python data types dot py. To which may you see top arrow no a day. I call back to the previous commands what type. So after you enter. You enter you say 93 80 20 10 year calculations now performing. After you last one you class. After class you say you type float so say the money and a share type no inside. Money is you say a word 30.70. Let us say no class no every float. You see type function and check the type of value you save inside a particular variable. Yen money no influo na afe yemfa dev 1 enhyem na yenhwe money no influo na dev 1 say the dev 1 we na ashe type no na yenhwe data type dev 1 say we bia emra terminal na mamin class so afe mi use top arrow no yebo enter don say ye the dev 1 ashe mo ay nim say 20 na wo dev 1 muntihwa mo say class no as a sample int. The int because in Python is int that is we are dealing with numbers any dot inside 20 a integer int afi yen dealing with another one. So my main copy print type down. Now afi main create name equal Anthony. They also be a quotation mark and also a string data type. In Python, string the str and a general string. Instead of dev 1 now a word down, dev 1 through. Then type in name over there. Now you check it. You back to terminal no. Now you enter. You go to the first one. I'm a class int. I didn't know my class int because it's a sharp. Dev 1 hold the integer data type and then first class as what int. After your bar the type was your name no name no hold the string and then str the str stay a string. This type function no check the type of value you saving inside a particular variable.